HVAC people! All right. So I'm just starting my day off here. It's probably about 8:30. I'm going to my first call. And I'm just going up there and verify if it's a TXB or Orifice and see if the evaporator coil is compatible with a new 410A system. I already got approved to change the condenser out. I need to make sure the evaporator is compatible. Other than that, I got a couple no cooling calls today. Usually by the end of the day, I get 2 or 3 more calls. I'm trying to run between 2 and 5 calls a day. That'll be good for me. One thing about this job, as far as the money go, you can what you doing here? Sometimes you don't know if you're gonna make $200 or $1,200, or $1,200 or $4,000 in one day. You think the day starting off slow, and here comes somebody calling and say they need their compressor or no cooling, and they got a bad compressor, and they want you to open up a store and get it changed out that evening if the supply house is closed. That's kind of business we in. I probably got about 4 or 5 minutes to talk. But people ask me, how do I get my customers? There's all kind of ways to get customers. The best way to get customers is word of mouth. Just get your name out there. I get a lot of my customers. I do a lot of warranty work. Sign up with warranty companies, but you got just for the people that have their contractor license. You gotta have your contractor license. But YouTube, I got a bunch of customers off YouTube. I don't go out to get customers off YouTube, but a lot of people do find me and ask me, can I come out and take a look at their unit? Let me see, I got Google, SEO, website. A local chamber of commerce. I join them, and they'll put an ad in, say that, you know, that they put an ad in, and they tell the community that you know, Washington AC and heat is new to the community. So find your local commerce and start going to some of their events. It's like networking. Networking is good to get customers. Let me see what else. You know, I did the door hangers. I haven't had a lot of success with the door hangers, but I'm pretty sure they do work. I still got thousands left. I just since I've been busy, I just haven't been putting them out. I got money out the bandit sign, and in my city, Houston, I mean, you see bandit signs everywhere, but I know a lot of cities they may be illegal to do so. They may be illegal to do here, but a lot of people do them, and they don't really say anything. The people that cut the grass, I mean, they'll pull them up. I guess the city employees. But we have millions of people here, so if you put them out at the right time, and the city workers don't work on the weekend. But I have got, especially when I first started, like my first year in business, that's what I started with, because it's cheap. A lot of customers they may not be the best paying customers when you use bandit sign, but you know, in HVAC work, you're gonna charge it quarterly anyway. But if they call you and you come out, whatever you charge, a lot of time they're gonna go with you, even if it's just a small service fee. At least you let them know what's wrong with it, and you give them a good quote, they'll take your services. But bandit sign does work. I got a lot of customers that first year, and they still my customers. So even if I raise my prices, that's my customer now. Even with the warranty companies, I'm gonna pull up at this house, but even with the warranty company, especially here, a lot of new homeowners that had that warranty for a year. So I've been getting a lot of calls just out the warranty company that they don't have a warranty anymore, and but they know me and know I did good work for them, so they'll hire me. So hopefully those are my customers for life. Yeah, but there's a lot of ways. Just read stuff on guerrilla marketing. Get the guerrilla marketing book. I think it's actually called Guerrilla Marketing. I forgot the name of the author. And YouTube, you know, how to get customers. But like I say, the best is word of mouth. Because I get a lot of referrals to people. That's another thing with warranty companies. Even with a lot of people frown on warranty companies, but this is a warranty customer right here that I'm going to right now. And her neighbor seen me doing a condenser a while back. I think I was putting a fan motor on it probably about 6 months ago. Neighbor seen me. He wanted me. He said it wasn't cool. He had a leak. So I found the leak in his evaporator coil. So I mean, there's so many ways to get customers. Especially if you're a one-man show. Like I say, a lot of people frown upon warranty companies, but I love them. Especially if you're a one-man show. You get big, I can understand. Warranty companies. A lot of big companies, like big residential company right here called John Moore. I don't know if they do warranty companies or not. In 1 hour AC, I know a lot of people probably heard of them. They got so much overhead, they probably got like 2,000 trucks. So warranty company probably don't pay the greatest. But if you're a one-man show, they pay great. I ain't gonna say great, but you don't have that much overhead. Like I say, I literally really don't have any overhead. Everybody has overhead, but my overhead is minimal. You gotta look at like gas, stuff, insurance, stuff like that. That's overhead. So I'm always have to pay that. But those companies, they got large overhead. They got employees they gotta pay. They gotta pay insurance for the employee. Probably gotta pay health insurance. They gotta pay the uniforms. So the money that warranty companies paying may not be good for them. Let's say me on the other end, if I go change out a condenser unit in a warranty company, a lot of warranty, all of them don't, because I'm signed up with several warranty companies. But most warranty companies, if it's what we call a major install, let's say a condenser and the evaporator, especially if you just get if you start now, and you can't just pay for a bunch of equipment, or you don't have credit with a bunch of vendors, and you just can't afford the equipment. So the warranty company is going to buy the condenser, buy the evaporator coil. That's a major component. So let's say the condenser costs $1,000. That's $1,000 that you don't have to, buy, or come out, or use your credit. Yeah, we'll talk about that too. You do want to get a line of credit, but you don't have to. If you just have a cash account, you don't have to pay for that condenser. They're gonna pay it for you. All you doing is coming and install it. And there's so many different ways, to get money, because don't get discouraged when you sign up for the warranty company. They say they're going to pay you $300 to change the condenser unit out. You're gonna be like, man, that ain't no money. How am I gonna get paid for changing the condenser unit out? I mean, how am I gonna make some money just getting paid $300 to change the condenser unit out? First of all, a condenser unit to me is very easy to change out, but you start adding different things to get the price up. So they're gonna pay you like $80 to recover the refrigerant. So now you're at like $380. In Texas, we have to use locking caps. So if you want to use locking cap, you can charge like $33 to put a locking cap on there. So now you're almost at like $400, a little more than $400. You're gonna charge it for a disposable or haul away, what we call it, to dispose or take the old condenser unit to the scrap yard, which you're gonna get paid money if you know how to scrap the unit. The copper, you're gonna get money for that, but the warranty company's gonna pay you like another $100 just to haul it away. So now you're up to like $500. If the condenser unit comes, you know, pre-charged, let's say with like 6 pounds of 410A refrigerant, you still gotta make up for the line set and finishing out the charge. So you might get additional $75 to $100 for the refrigerant. So now you're up to like $600 or $700. It may be a couple more things that I'm forgetting. You know, let's say the TXB. The TXB may not be compatible with the unit, so you got to go from, like what I'm finna do to this unit right here, you got to go from a R22 to a 410A TXV or expansion valve or orifice. Even if you change out the orifice, you're gonna charge another $150 for that. So now you're up to like probably $800. I'm not keeping up with the math, but you see how you can start adding up. And it also pay you like $125 for line set flush. If you're going from R22 to 410A, you gotta flush out the line, and then you're supposed to mark up your prices like 30% for any material that you buy. So even if it's a little fitting or couplings or you can go find different things like a flow switch. The unit may not have a flow switch, so you want to add that. You're doing a new condenser unit, you might want to put a new disconnect, and it's up to you. You're the professional, so you make the determination if you want to put a new disconnect to make your work look good. Maybe if they don't even need a new disconnect, but you want to put a new whip on there, you want to charge for the whip. So you can easily get $1,000 on the condenser unit installed, and it's almost the same as a COD customer. I say you might not make the best. Say you charge for a condenser unit, let's say $3,000 for a 3-ton condenser unit. So you have to pay for that unit, and then you got to pay for all the you got to pay for the unit. Let's say the unit $1,000. You got to pay for the R11 flush. You got to pay for everything that I just named. You know, you're supposed to be charged for your recovery and everything. So at the end of the day, it kind of all even out the same. But like I said, I can go on and on about some different things. I'm starting sharing some of my different ideas since I got, you know, a little time on my hand. I can work at my own pace, which feels good. You know, feels real good. You know, work at my own pace and got nobody. Hurry up! You ain't done yet. You ain't done yet. You know, go on to the next job. Get to the next job when I get to the next job. I'll start this job when I get ready to start this job. That's freedom here. I can't really right now describe the feeling, but it feels good, I tell you that. I think everybody gotta, at least once in your life, be able to feel this feeling, to be able to, you know, go out and make a living on your own. You're your own boss, got your own freedom. I'm telling you, it's an amazing feeling. You know? So I hope everybody, I mean, like I said, everybody don't wanna, probably not gonna want to be their own boss or entrepreneur or business owner. But if that's something that I would try to tell everybody, that's a feeling that you do want to feel at least once in your life. And you might not like the feeling. You can go back. You can always go back and work for somebody. That's how I feel too. But the feeling that I'm feeling, I mean, I don't think I ever. I don't want to say never, but I don't think I ever want to work for somebody again. You know, especially once you learn the system and know how to get customers. You know, there's really no need for me to ever be able to have to work for somebody else. You know, I can build my own company, build my own brand. You know, we're gonna, you know, just a good feeling. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started here, see what I can do. All right. So I picked up 2 service calls since the last 2 service calls, and it's right now, it's 11 o'clock. I just on the way to one of my service calls, I had a unit. We got a call for a no cooling, but it was on the way to an appointment that I had set up. So I stopped and had a bag of capacitors, and I cleaned the condenser coil. And I also got 2 new warranty service calls. One of them is a $100 deductible, and the other one is a $75 deductible. So before I fix anything on the unit, just the deductible alone, on them 2 calls, extra calls that I picked up for today, that's $175 right there, not including the other 2 service calls that I ran. So I wouldn't be surprised even when I finish those 2 service calls, I'll probably pick up about 2 more today. So that's almost about about $400 some just on deductibles and service fees. That's before anything been fixed. So, like I said, you can run these warranty. To be honest with you, you can sign up with a couple warranty companies, and that's all you need, really. I would say don't build your company on just warranty work, because it will slow down sometimes, but make good money on them. Like I said, I'm picking up almost $400 just on warranty deductible today.
So, half of the house, it won't go past like 76. It won't go below that.
Okay.
And then by the end of the day, on really hot days, I like to be up to like 80.
Okay.
But then upstairs, it stays at like 73.
Okay.
Which is fine, but it's like.
How many units do you have?
They're all upstairs.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I think we're gonna be a little low because it's kind of cool air blowing out this that upstairs. This one warm. Kind of overcast. Get a little rain, so I'm gonna try to hurry up here. Look at that bay right there. Pull your boat right up. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna hook my gauges up. Check the subcooler. It does have a TXV. That there. 54. That's a little low there, ain't it? 410A. That's actually freezing, so the core probably is frozen up. So I'm gonna turn it off right here and just let the like a doctor with your needle. Tell them right there, that leak in that coil somewhere. Yeah. Put it right here. Now I got an access panel. I can. Let's just say you didn't have an access panel. Like I say, that's my shortcut. Okay. If I got a leak right here, and if it's going off right here, okay, you dig a little deeper. I had a guy come in one time, he was like, oh, that's all he doing is sticking it in there. Because sometimes you're supposed to charge to do a leak search, even if it's just a little bit, you know. But even if you wanted to come up here, just say if you didn't charge, and you want to tell the homeowner, okay, I do think it's strong possibility that it's leaking at the evaporator coil, and you just want to come up here before you let them know that, and before you let them know that, stick it up here. If it, you know, if they want you to, it take time to pull out all this pookie and stuff and identify that leak. It may be leaking at the TXV, tighten it up. Maybe a coil that's under warranty. If it's under warranty, just go ahead and swap it out. You know? That's just my opinion. All right, here go another quick tip for warranty work. I'm just sitting outside letting it unthaw. Got the heater going. So I'm gonna chill out probably another 10 minutes. This should be ready to go. I'm gonna charge it up. Got a leak in the evaporator coil. So another thing about warranty work. So this customer here, they moved in the house, I think she say about 3 weeks now, less than a month. When they have a warranty and they just signed up for it, a warranty not going to cover, you know, this unit, because they're going to consider it being pre-existing. So I'm gonna get to quote them, you know, for COD customer, cash on delivery. So this won't be a warranty, but I'm still going to get the deductible, and I'm going to charge the unit up today, and I'm gonna send them a quote, and they're going to go with me. 9 times out of 10, some people quote around, but customers like this, if I tell them they got a bad evaporator coil, I showed the lady, told her they were freezing up. These are symptoms because the filters are changed, the blower motor and all that good stuff working, and they're going to go with me. So these type of customer here, they pay top-notch money, so I don't have to lowball. They're not going to look for any other contractor. So I get what I want to change out the coil. It's a 2014 unit. I'm gonna see if it's under warranty, but I doubt it. The house was built in 2016. 2014. So I doubt it if they register extended warranty. So unfortunately, so I get to mark up the coil cost and I get to install it. So. All right, so I'm gonna leave it right here for right now. I'm at about 9 degrees subcooling, 128 at 297. Yeah, so let me put my seatbelt on though. But I'm gonna tell you though, don't let these guys out here working for these companies fool you. Talking about you can't make no money out of warranty company. They can't make money out of warranty company because, like I say, they got the overhead, so they can't get commission like talking about it. Because a lot of these guys, techs, working off commission. So don't let them fool you. If you're a contractor, you work to get your contractor license. I got one more in the company. They got I got a minimum of $1,500. Not to exceed. So anything under $1,500 that I submitted authorization for, they gonna approve it all day long.
I got one warranty company not to exceed $250 authorization. So anything over $250, I gotta call them to get the authorization for it. And they always, whatever I tell them, they approve it. But like I say, you sign with the right warranty company, they got a $1,500. I'm talking about they slapping out checks left and right. You know, anything over $1,500, I gotta call it in, and they gotta or submit it online, and they'll go in and approve it. So 9 times 10, that's usually a system change out. But anything under $1,500, you know, all day long they handing out checks. So just think about it. You can run 1 or 2 calls as if you wanted to a week. If you got a $1,500 not to exceed, come on, two $1,400 tickets. That's $2,800 in 1 week right there. You probably worked a couple hours. I think Timothy Ferris wrote the 4-hour work week, whatever the author name, the 4-hour work week. That's your 4-hour work week right there. You done made $2,800. Or you max it out to the $1,500 not to exceed on 2 service calls. You know, and that's not counting your, you know, I mean, even if you need to make money every day, just on deductible alone without fixing anything, you know, that day, quite naturally you want to fix it. But I'm just saying, I can run around and collect deductibles all day long. I missed my turn too while I'm talking. I can turn around and collect, if I just need cash every day. If I say you can't go broke in this. Like I said, I don't want to sound like I wish I'd have been went out on my own, you know, but I'm glad I stayed with a company for so long, because, you know, I mean, I can troubleshoot real quick. I can literally make my money in 30 minutes sometimes, you know, because I know how to troubleshoot real quick. If it's electrical, seal system, or no matter what it is, it don't take me long. It don't take me long at all to troubleshoot. So you, like I say, you can pick up money. Ain't no reason you should be broke, especially HVAC. I don't think about HVAC. Like I say, you got to get your contractor license. You got to work with a company, you know, for a certain period of time before your state. At least in my state, we got to work 4 or 5 years before we eligible. I think it's 4 years. But like I say, if you in HVAC, I know a lot of people in HVAC. Get them contractor license, man. You can make some money. Like I say, remember I talked about side work last time. A lot of people wrote in the comment saying it's legal to do side work if you don't got your contractor license. Now, one time in that video I said that if you don't got your contractor license, do side work. I said if you got your contractor license, you should be able to do as much side work as you want, because you legal to do it. No matter what a company says. Now, if you don't, because you can't work on this equipment without your contractor license. You don't supposed to anyway. It's against the law. So you don't want to risk, even before you get your contractor license, doing side work, and you not, because if the state catch you, they might ban you forever getting your contractor license. You don't want to get banned, and you don't even have a contractor license. So when you do submit and put your application in to get your contractor license, you got a strike against you. And when they look at that, you've been doing work illegally. So you don't want to do that. So I never said one time to do side work when you don't have your contractor license. Please just put the work in, get your contractor license, and then start running these warranty calls, and you know, start getting your phone to ring, start marketing, and you know, maybe while you still got a job, or like I said, get a job in another field or something, until you be able to you know, sustain yourself, and be able to go out on your own full time. I mean, at least that's how I did it. But like I said, I never said now one time go out there and get your start doing side work illegally. don't want to do that. When I was working, I didn't start doing side work until I got my contractor license. You know, unless I was helping a friend or something like that. But because even when you mark now on your business card, you're supposed to have your contractor license number on your business card, any marketing material. You gotta have it on your truck. Like I say, hope you get your own truck, don't use the company truck or anything like that. But like I say, once you legally able to do it, you can make money all day long. You ride around. If I wanted to, I can call it a day. But that's another thing too. If you don't want to put that work in, go to appliancebootcamp.com and sign up for Mike Sneed courses. He's gonna show you how to sign up for the warranty company. He's gonna show you the business end. He's gonna show you how to get your bank account, all that good stuff set up. And so that's another trade that you can do. So just say if your HVAC company don't want you to do side work while you got your contractor license, or while you don't, or you working to get your contractor license, start doing appliances. It's almost like the same thing as HVAC, you know, electrical, or you running, you can do seal system and stuff already, change compressors out on refrigerators. He can show you how to change compressors out on refrigerators. You got a seal system course, go sign up for it. You got like a dryer vent cleaning, where you can make a few $100s a day. Well, sky's the limit, to be honest with you, how much money you can make even a dry vent cleaning. You know, I do that too, dry vent cleaning. I keep little dry vent duct work stuff with me. So if somebody asks me, I just change it out. But you got garage door classes, and you can do mostly all this stuff online. But also doing you could have started doing in-person classes too. I think the COVID-19 kind of slowed them up, but you can go, you can take in-person class, you know. But it's well worth the investment, especially if you're starting a HVAC business. You know how like they got plumbers, but you gotta have be a licensed plumber, but you don't necessarily have to have a license to do appliance care, appliance services. So you can sign up for the, so you can offer that in your service. You can be a HVAC company and do appliance care, and you can market that. So you, like I say, go to appliancebootcamp.com, sign up for them courses, and if your HVAC company don't want you to do side work, you can sustain yourself and make a living. Like I did, you can make a living until you ready to, you know, build your bank account up and jump out there full time on your own. Like, remember I told you, you can go to McDonald's, or you can go to one of the warehouse, do whatever. But to me, appliance, that's the best route to go, because you don't have to have a license to do it. Like HVAC, you have to have a license. But you can learn appliances, work on refrigerator, washer, dryers, ranges, stoves, all that good stuff. And you don't have to have a license to do it. You can immediately go out here right now and start making money. Like this is my subdivision. You can go immediately right now and start making money. You know, so like I said, I advise you go to appliancebootcamp.com, and if you want to, you can go to his YouTube channel too. Every Monday he go live, and you can comment or call in and answer any question that you need, need to answer. So, but anyway, I'm pulling up at my my next service call, and I'm gonna go make this money. All right, so we got another call here. They said making a loud noise. I just had to turn it on. I can hear it from here. So hopefully they got a disconnect on the side. They say it sounds like a freight train. Kinda does.
don't know, that's the compressor or the fan though. Gotta be the fan. Almost. I'm gonna bump and see what it do. God dang. So that's definitely the fan. Let's see here what we can do here. Must be the bearings. Let me see. So unfortunately the hub broke. It's not the fan, it's just the hub right here. Not the fan motor. See that? So I thought I was gonna change the motor, but unfortunately they need a new fan blade. Let's see what kind of unit these is. I think it's a good one. No, Linux. So this is it right here. I don't think there's no way I can fix that. So I'll just get another one. Yeah. So I don't really know if everybody knows. There's a shortage on AC unit, especially carriers and Goodman. They running out of everything. But Linux, they got a full warehouse load. And of course, that fan come from Linux. So I guess everybody trying to, Train got a unit too though. Train good to go. But I guess everybody trying to avoid Linux, seems like. And believe it or not, this morning on that this here come off a Linux unit right here. But I'm gonna replace that whole unit. Cause when this fan motor broke, it bust the coil. And it's a R22 system, but it come from a Linux. So I'm gonna go ahead and just replace the whole unit. That's the one I was getting that TXV and the coil information out of. So this right here come off a Linux unit. Make sure I got the right thing before I leave this warehouse though. If I deal with fan blades, I try to get the OEM part. They're a lot more expensive, but so that's what it is. See that hub? See, this one don't have those indentures. This one do. Guess they've been having that problem and decided to fix it. The indentures probably look like they pressed it. Good. Anyway, they look like the same one to me. Put it right where the old one was.
Sometimes you can use a service wrench for these keys right here. But my service wrench always gets stuck on there. I don't like to use it. Alright, so I'm gonna check this capacitor while we at it. Fan off. This is a 45/5 capacitor. So I do have a 5 for the fan. I have 44.5 for the cap for the compressor. Alright, well, you can see that. There's my compressor. 44. My fan. 5.04. So we should be good there. Keep this for a spare, just in case. They got this common capped off. This brown and white is a common also. So I'm gonna put this back where they had it. Here. This is my brown for my fan. All right, let's see if we can get that freight train to come to a stop. All right, it's good to go. That's a wrap.